Cut that music off. I can't afford it. Last night on Timcast IRL, Milo Yiannopoulos began to drop bombs over Baghdad, saying outrageous things, saying that he is Nick Fuentes' daddy, also saying that Laura Loomer isn't Jewish. The scandal of the year unfolding before our eyes. I'm nervous. And so should you. Who is Milo? Why does he say these things? And why does Tim even allow this provocateur on his show? Not because it's fun. And some of the headlines from the day, let's get into it. This is a Derek shit show. I can't even see with these freaking glasses on, dude. I'm freaking so blind right now. And why is Derek blind? How come he can't see anything? Why are these mirrored glasses the way they are? And did Derek ever have sexual relations with Milo? No. Cut that music off. Let's start the show. What the frick is going on? I can't even read.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go let the world
Trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all of our folks stepping on them because of less black?
I wear heels. They're not for a fashion statement. They're for ammunition.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
Begging for our enemies to penetrate.
Trump incited an erection.
COVID-19 heal for checkup.
Cis-het white males.
Yeah, and so
I hate those. Good morning, everyone. Joey B is copying my style. I'm gonna put this right on the forefront of this entire show. Joey Burrow, my favorite quarterback. Obviously, the hat that I wear almost every day. Cincinnati Bengals hat. You didn't even know that. Joey B has been copying my style since day one. Get off my back, bro. Get off my back. One day you're going to be wearing my cheap Hawaiian t-shirts from Amazon. And that's going to be the line that I'll never allow you to cross. I'll find you and I'll take your t-shirts from you. Milo Yiannopoulos, I put him up on there as one of my favorite provocateurs. He's absolutely hilarious. He's hysterical to me. I don't get wrapped up in his drama. It's so funny to me. I put him up there with like Nick Fuentes, Alex Jones, and Milo. Now, they are all different, and they all have different truths about different things, and I know that could be offensive to some people, but they all are so entertaining to watch, and that's what they are for me. Those kind of people, I get excited to watch. I laugh about watching because I know they're going to bring some Bravo stuff to the forefront, especially him, especially Nero. He's gay, but he's not gay, whatever. But last night he said some of the most, I can't even see with these on, okay? I can't see with those stupid glasses on. And I can't even read your chats. You get those glasses from Joey B. Joey B got the glasses from me. He should have ate more carrots as a child. Yeah, 100%. 100%. If I ever go on Timcast, I'm wearing my beanie like this, by the way. I'm just wearing it like this. Absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And I already know how I'm going to start the show if I ever get on Timcast. It's going to be hilarious to me, and that's all that matters. But we got right into the beginning of the show, which is so funny. Milo is entertaining for sure, says Jesse. When he threw his ring in the ocean, his throw was so gay. I haven't seen that. Milo, I gotta look that up. Milo throwing his ring in the ocean. Jesse, you in these videos are killing me. Throwing his ring. Please say that's a thing. I don't see it on X. Okay, we'll look that up. But he starts off the show immediately going in on. Wait, I'm not Tim? The frick? He goes in on Nick Fuentes. And for many people that don't know about why they hate each other, there was this huge debacle between Milo, Ye, and Nick Fuentes. And then Laura Loomer was somehow matched in with them all on this. And Milo is hilarious, but he also seems like the kind of guy that you never share personal information with, because the minute you start sharing personal information with this type of person, he's going, if you cross him at any point, he is so bitchy. He is like so bitchy. And he'll be like, oh, I'll spread your dirty laundry everywhere. And everyone will be totally stuck with me. If you say anything so gross and egregious to me, I'll spread your dirty laundry everywhere. I don't have a card. You're like, okay, cool. Okay. I got the vids. Jesse, you do got the vids, dude. All right. This is one of my favorite ways to start a show. Apparently, he wrote a book about Nick Fuentes.
The author of a new book.
A new book.
Here to, I've never done this before. I've never done a book tour because I've always thought it was terribly grubby and ghastly. But I am here. We'll talk about it later. To promote my.
Why does British people? I'm sorry. This is a. By the way, those of you that watch my show, this might be a little different of a show. There's some news out there, but there isn't funny news out there. So, but this was sparked my interest. So I hope you're jumping along and having a good time with me. What is it the deal with like English people? Whenever they start talking like this, all of a sudden you're like, I don't know what you're saying, but you sound really smart. What you start talking like this, it sounds so smart. Love the Milo book.
The author of a new book.
A new book.
Here to, I've never done this before. I've never done a book tour because I've always thought it was terribly grubby and ghastly. But I am here. We'll talk about it later. To promote my new book, The Wit and Wisdom of Nicholas J. Fuentes. We'll get into it later. Lovingly compiled by his mentor and role model, me. And we'll get into that later. But yes, I'll tell you all about that. I would describe myself as the Jack Bauer of Republican politics, the guy that they have to disavow but that gets the job done.
The Jack Bauer of Republican politics. Now there's a 90s reference we all need to hear. Disco Plus says missiles flying through Eastern Europe is pretty damn funny, dude. I've seen those videos. I was looking at those videos this morning of the missiles flying, either hitting Ukraine or flying from Ukraine. It looks like a reverse filmed video. And so that's why I didn't even go into it. The video that everyone is sharing this morning, I don't even know if it's real. All right, now we get into the real hot gossip news, which I love. We're huge into gossip news here. I cover it about once every 3 years. We finally understand what happened between Trump, Nick Fuentes, and Ye. And then he goes into Laura Loomer and why Laura Loomer is no longer a part of the Trump team. Any fans of Laura Loomer in my chat, please let me know. I would love to know. Kristen says he's a delusional narcissist playing the character of an even more delusional narcissist. Exactly. And that's why it's so funny to me. Because if you don't, if you know the game, if you are aware of the political game and aware of certain people that spark, it's like maybe 5% of what he's saying is true, but the rest is just for show. And I love it. It's so funny to me.
Ye got a bit spooked about blowing his relationship up forever with Trump. So I kind of took the fall for it. I fell on my sword and I said, it was me. I was trying to get back at Trump for not recognizing me after the election. It was a very plausible lie because I did kind of feel like that.
Exactly. And I think that was the real truth right there. He wanted to get back at Trump because Trump didn't acknowledge him. He seems like a catty bitch that would get really mad if you didn't acknowledge him. If you knew him and met him and then you decided to walk by this kind of guy and not say anything, you'd be like, excuse me? Y'all don't do that. I'm Milo. I'm Milo Yiannopoulos, and I'll freaking fight you. Jesse says, I got love in my heart for Laura Loomer. Ooh. Jesse, I love that Laura Loomer. Was not sure about Laura. I haven't seen much.
And I said, I took the rap for it, but the real story is that Ye asked me, like, what's going to really leave a dent? What's going to leave a mark? And I'm like, I don't know, take Fuentes. That'll do it. So anyway, this poor woman, Karen Giorno, who I know is, she's basically the person you call.
It's
in
so
Florida
hard to follow him.
if you want to get somebody who's not in the usual Mar-a-Lago circle.
Yeah.
Into the circle and sort of smoothly move through that environment, right?
Yeah.
So I called her and I said, could you pick up Kanye West at the airport and like drive him to dinner? And I didn't tell her that Nick Fuentes was in the car. And so anyway, there's a lot more to that, and I'll leave it for.
Can I follow up with you something on there, because it's
and this is where it gets fun. You don't call him out.
sort of like in this quote, but first they wanted to personally thank Milo for helping with the campaign smear once useful idiots and no longer Trump allies. Isn't it odd, because it sounds like you brought Nick Fuentes to the dinner and you're taking care of a problem that you helped make for Trump?
That's probably true. Although what
it's like, thanks for taking out the garbage that you threw in my campaign.
Well, it was nice enough for them to call and say thank you. But what they're really talking about, you must really hate me. What they're really talking about was Laura Loomer. So Laura Loomer.
Why was she brought
is,
in?
Of course, completely insane.
Stupid.
And Laura was brought on into the campaign.
Wasn't he the first person canceled by college campuses? I believe so.
By Jason Miller, who is that sort of frog-faced, useless bag of never mind. But
did you just call Jason Miller frog-face? How dare you? How dare you? Is he a frog? Is that a frog? I guess it's kind of froggy. Stay froggy, my friends.
Jason Miller has done nothing but make it more difficult for Trump to win since he was brought into the inner circle. But
yes.
He's either got something on Trump or he brings money in. I don't know which one it is. Nobody does. But Jason Miller and Boris Epshteyn, who's the head of Trump's legal team, these are the two guys who were kind of like, oh yeah, yes. Laura Loomer, maybe Laura Loomer.
Yes.
And so she gets on the plane, and then Laura Loomer claims to a bunch of people in Palm Beach,
tell us, Queen,
all of her friends around in Miami, that she had performed
family friendly.
Huh?
Monica Lewinsky.
I was going to say a sex act.
There you go. She alleged this. She alleged to people she was spreading those.
I love you and I try to take care of you. And do you know how difficult it is for me to talk like this on your show? Do you know? Do you know how hard this is?
A members-only show.
Okay, he just goes on to talk about how Laura Loomer was bragging about giving a sex act to Donald Trump, and that's why he pushed her out. What?
So many people, so many followers and everything. So my job was to bring things about Laura to light that made her.
But who hasn't performed a sex act on Trump? Am I right? I'm right here. Talk to me about it.
Ineligible to be on the plane and around the president's circle. So, for instance, she's not Jewish. She made it up.
Laura Loomer's not Jewish. What's up, Barukasu? Laura Loomer? Jewish? Laura Loomer's not Jewish? Laura Loomer. Born in 1993, an American political activist, conspiracy theorist, and internet personality, she was a Republican nominee for the Florida's 21st District in 2020, House of Representatives, losing to a Democrat. She also ran a Republican primary in Florida, 11th District. Loomer has worked with Project Veritas. Doesn't say anything about being Jewish on here. Therefore, it's up for discussion. Laura Loomer's not Jewish. That's one of my favorite things I've ever heard him say.
A friend of mine was there when she did it. She ordered a Star of David necklace.
I mean, like, Derek O'Shea's not a ginger. I dye my hair red. and make my skin whiter.
Off the internet so that she could be ruder about Jews in on stage at a rally in 2018.
Laura Loomer isn't Jewish?
She's not Jewish. She's the only person in history.
Wait, so what's
She's the only person in history. I submitted her for the Guinness Book of Records because she's the only person in history who's ever had a nose job to look more Jewish.
Hey, man.
The most amazing thing you've ever heard in your life. But I also
I've never heard that about her before.
Well, she's not actually Jewish. I
believe it. When she even ran for Congress, and that never came up.
Right. Well, that's because I was communications director. No, when
maybe did not a great job.
I'm sorry.
It sounds like things went sour with Laura, and you guys have a lot of bad blood, and you sank her as.
Don't rein him in. This is the thing I love about provocateurs like Milo. You don't rein in Milo. You do yes ands with Milo. You go, yes, she's Jewish, and she allegedly has Nazi ties. You do the yes and. If we're gonna be absolutely hysterical and go over the top and have fun, go have fun with it.
It sounds like you guys are having bad blood.
Stop it, man. Just let it unfold. Let it go crazy. Let's go nuts. Let's have a good time. Yes. And Laura Loomer is secretly a man. You know what I mean? Let's if we're gonna do comedy, let's stay in the realm of comedy. See, if I was to ever interview Milo, I would just keep pushing him. You know what I also heard is Laura has an illegitimate child working for a podcast. I don't know. Something funnier than that. I would have to think about it. Temple Show is actually being funny. The Temple Show is actually being funny. I think so.
As a result of
it's just Milo.
Am I reading
it's
this right?
just Milo.
People do pay me a lot of money to clean up.
Yeah, they don't. People, I love Tim. He's a little bit autistic. But I still love him. and some people can't handle this kind of outrageous comments, and I can. I love these type of people. They crack me up. Just go nuts. The step black perspective. That's me.
Not my own messes. I'm just realizing this now.
Yeah.
No. Anyway. So Laura is when Laura was going to give a talk to the
Jewish
Republican Jewish Palm Beach Coalition or whatever it is. She drew what she thought was a Star of David on the folder she was holding her speech in, the speech I'd just written for her, except it wasn't a Star of David, it was a pentagram. And I said, Laura, darling, can I have that folder back? And she's like, why? I'm on the way out. I got a speech to give. I said, yeah, I know you got a speech to give. I just wrote it. Can I just what? And I said, well, you've written it. She's like, yes, it's a Star. It's Jewish. I want to speak Jewish. And I said, well, but it's a pentagram. I said, what do you mean it's a pentagram? I said, well, that's the Satanism thing. That's 5 stars. The Jewish star has 6 stars. And I had to draw on a whiteboard the difference and ask her to copy it, and she couldn't. She couldn't copy the two.
Look at him. It's like, oh, that's hot gossip. Really? She didn't know the difference between a pentagram and the Star of David. I want to hear that one more time. Ooh.
She couldn't copy the two.
It's so funny to me. The biracial illegitimate child. Yeah, exactly.
People will say because there's no difference, he couldn't copy it. She couldn't copy it. So this is the first clue. Thank you. This is the first clue I had something was wrong. Anyway, and the second thing that I released was that in addition to her
that's what sank her among Trump.
No, her counterfeit Jewishness. What really sank her among Trump is he hates plastic surgery and he wondered why she looked so weird. And when
Trump is just like, get all the plastic surgery out of my campaign. Get it all out. I don't like it. It's weird to me.
When I told them it's because she'd had so many procedures, Trump is kind of like a bit repulsed by plastic surgery. That's the real thing that sunk her. But the other thing that I did that made her, that expelled her from the circle, to the great applause and thanks of the campaign and his whole family, was that I revealed the real reason she can't own a gun. So Laura Loomer says that she can't own a gun or have an open carry license in California because the FBI is targeting her for being a conservative. But I have a letter from them, which I acquired, which in fact says it's because her own father had her committed in what we in California call a 5150, a forcible psych hold, twice. And that's why she's not allowed to own a gun, because she's mental.
He just acquired the letter. I know a few guys in the FBI, and they were able to illegally send me a letter. Yeah. I believe it. I believe every word of that. And if you don't believe it, open your eyes. Look, it's right in front of you. He is so sassy. He is so sassy. He's a sassy Molassie. Then he goes on to talk about my favorite quarterback, which is bullcrap.
Joe Burrow, if you're watching this, and you might be, I have seen you stealing my swag. Has anyone else seen this?
You say Joe Burrow is stealing your swag? You're stealing his swag. Okay?
No. Joe Burrow.
The lesbian coach.
Yeah. Put him up. Call him up. Call him up. Call him up. Surge. You got to pull
up.
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has been appearing. Joe Burrow has been.
Don't you talk about my quarterback or else.
Appearing in.
Joe Burrow?
Isn't that his name?
Joe Burrow? Who's Joe Burrow?
Don't you say nothing about my college championship winning, almost Super Bowl winning, gay quarterback. You say nothing. He was a heartthrob.
The quarterback?
Yeah, he's been appearing. He's been showing up in frosted tips and pastel colors, and people will not stop sending me this. He's been stealing my swag.
Disco Bus says, Milo, every moment in front of a camera is a desperate plea for relevance. Poor guy. It kind of is. And that's why I kind of love it. You know, it's like, I feel like you could take any situation. You could talk about Spirit Airlines. He's like, I actually know the CEO of Spirit Airlines, and I told him to not have that ghastly yellow for Spirit Airlines because it would never work. And look at it. Right now, it's going bankrupt, and there's nothing they can do about it. If they would have just listened to me about the yellow, I would have said, absolutely not. It's ghastly. It's absolutely ghastly. You're like, okay, dude. Or it's more like, I talked to Spirit Airlines, and I told Spirit Airlines, if you have a yellow school bus for an airplane, it won't work, love. It won't work. It won't work at all. It's not going to work around here. And so I told them that, and they don't listen to me, love. And it don't make no sense, love. Okay. I'm never doing an English accent ever again. The English accent has been taken over. And then what the funniest part is, like, I didn't watch the whole show, but I didn't realize how many people hate this guy on the show. Let's see, where is he at? Barely talked. This guy. I didn't realize how many people don't like him in the chats, because like people were sending super chats and saying,
Soapy Enigma says, Elad, how would you feel if you didn't eat?
Wait.
Soapy Enigma says, Elad, how would you feel if you didn't eat breakfast yesterday?
That was a wild ride of accents. Oh, I have so many. I could do so many English accents. There's so many. There's so many English accents. You got Liverpool. Hannah Claire is gone. Elad remains for all that is holy. Explain this. Left my ass off at me. Milo hit the nail on the head with Elad. Elad, a nip at Milo's heel is like a chihuahua versus a pit bull. I would like to thank Tim and Milo for today's episode. It was good to see people go against Elad's nonsense. Elon is the biggest. Like, people are just hating, man. The internet is undefeated, and they just go nuts. Once like the internet has decided they hate you, it's over. Milo's British accent must be 100% posh. I think. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I got a secret letter from the FBI, and it turns out that Milo Yiannopoulos is not even from Britain. And it's a fake English accent. He's from Puerto Rico. Yeah. And he does the accent just to make himself sound smarter. Unreal. All right, let's get into some of the freaking news, shall we? Let's get into some things that are actually important in life, huh? though the Milo stuff is just as important. And Milo's also not even gay. He's actually super straight, and he pretends to act gay so that because he knows that people are obsessed with like gay accents. Okay. Okay, I don't even know how to come back from this. Hold on. Hold on.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
All right, we're back. We're back. Your survey is rigged. I don't even know who that is. I'm surprised how many people don't know who he is. Maybe I'm just too far into the internet. Maybe I need to pull back a little bit. I wouldn't doubt any rumor about Milo. At this point, me neither. Biden administration quietly loosening immigration policies before Trump takes office, including letting migrants skip ICE check-ins in NYC. Of course he is. Joe Biden is not going to go out quietly, and neither are the Democrats. They're going to do everything they can. You see every Democrat person everywhere just screaming, put in the judges, put in as many judges as we possibly can, so that and then you see all these sanctuary cities all come out and saying that they're going to not allow the federal government to use city utilities like the police force to hunt down illegal migrants. The Biden administration is quietly rushing to implement new policies that will loosen restrictions on migrants who enter the U.S. illegally, which is like just perfect. Of course, he's going to loosen it because it's the Republicans that don't actually care about the border security. A parting attempt to thwart President-elect Donald Trump's immigration crackdown and mass deportations. At the Big Apple will be ground zero for these changes. The ongoing administration intends to launch ICE Portal app. How do we download that? Everyone download the ICE Portal app. Starting early December in New York City. Early December. That will allow migrants to bypass person check-ins to their local ICE office. Homeland Security tells Homeland Security. If that is exactly what the government is, isn't it? We're the Homeland Security. We make you feel secure. It's like whatever the government agency is, it's the opposite of what actually it's supposed to accomplish. Homeland Security sources tell the Post app will make it easier for migrants to flee authorities, in part because the software has proven to be glitchy and unreliable. Even when it's working correctly, the new app doesn't check for past arrests, outstanding warrants, something the current system tied to in-person appointments does. Oh, good. So if you are a criminal, you'll be able to escape ICE a lot easier, and you'll be bypassed because they don't have all the information. Fantastic. Just great. Up to 100,000 migrants will be enrolled in the first wave of the program. 100,000. That's just one handful of initiatives to be pushed through the inauguration day, including allowing migrants to contest government orders to undergo electronic tracking while they wait their migration appointments. I feel all you have to do if you're Trump is just go to New York, go to all the major cities and just like find them. It just seems so easy. It seems so easy. ICE Portal app. Why'd you call me Holmes? Hey, it's ICE Portal app. Why are you calling me? What's the ICE Portal app? ICE Portal app. Let's see. ICE Portal app. If they don't let city police hunt down migrants, won't Trump use the military instead? No, you just use the FBI. or borders. You know, there's a lot of agencies you can just use. The ICE portal. ICE portal. My responsibilities, my resources, my immigration guide. In websites for non-citizens. We got to download the ICE portal app and play with it. I want to see what's actually happening in the ICE portal app. And I think one of the funniest things too is there are still news sources talking about Morning Joe going on and meeting Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago. People are still freaking out about that. People are still annoyed by that. Petrified Morning Joe's real reason for meeting Trump revealed amid wild conspiracy theory into dead intern and fears over Gates-led retribution. Yes, the dead intern with Morning Joe. That is a fun conspiracy or fun potential news to go down. The host of Morning Joe held their secret meeting with Donald Trump over fears the president-elect would allow Matt Gaetz to probe into conspiracy theories surrounding the 2001 death of Joe Scarborough's intern. That is a weird story about Joe Scarborough's intern. Very, very weird. Scarborough and co-host Mika Brzezinski have faced a deluge of backlash after they revealed the Mar-a-Lago summit amid a declining viewership of their blurred left-leaning MSNBC network. Some called the recent Trump meeting a flea attempt to bring conservative viewers. Is it? I don't think so. I mean, he likes to pretend like he's like a super huge conservatard, but we all know that he's not. He's like, I used to be a Republican and the Republican Party left me. Matt Gaetz probing, ooh, baby. Yeah. Don't do it, Derek. They'll send you back to Ireland. You're going to see me in Ireland. You're going to see me at the protest. Be like, I used to watch that guy. Now he's psychotic and crazy. The pair are reportedly petrified at the retribution of Gaetz opening an investigation into Joe and his intern. Oh my God. Let's open that, you know? One of my favorite comedians did say that everything that has been, not been, and nobody knows is going to be told by the public in 2024. Cat Williams. So maybe we'll find out about Joe's intern. That is such a weird story. We can find out about Joe's intern. Let's find out about Joe Biden and his first wife. Let's just go to town. Let's open an investigation. Let's open an investigation on people not opening investigations. Now that's 4D chess. I like that because I like this conspiracy a lot. The reason Morning Joe went to Mar-a-Lago is because they're worried about Matt Gaetz opening an investigation on Joe Scarborough. That's the reason they went. Yes. It's not because they're losing viewers by the hand over fist and that nobody believes their insane stories anymore. And nobody believes how Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Nobody is on that train anymore. The people that are on that train, they're getting smaller in their small circle because people are just like, boring, move on. Dead intern, whoopsie. What's the story in the intern? Let me pull it up for you. I don't want to say it wrong. The conspiracy goes as Joe Burrow, I think Joe Scarborough might have choked out an intern. And oh yeah, here it is. Death of Joe Scarborough's aide, Lori Kolostis, was ruled an accident, but Trump has always been suspicious. Conspiracy theorists about Joe Scarborough's aide death have resurfaced. The 28-year-old was ruled an accident caused by an undiagnosed heart condition. Trump has been one of the main voices spreading the rumor, but there is something more to this death that Scarborough must somehow be involved. Clotis worked for Scarborough when he was a Republican congressman in Florida. She was found dead on the floor of his congressional office in Fort Walton Beach in 2001, shortly after Scarborough announced his intention to resign. Scarborough now is one of GOP's most vocal critics, blah, 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 blah. Scarborough barely visited Fort Walton Beach office and only met with Clotis a handful of times. On the day of Clotis's death, Scarborough was 1,000 miles away, casting a vote in Congress in D.C. A coroner concluded that Clotis fainted due to an undiagnosed heart condition, hit her head on the desk, and fell. Investigators repeated over and over again that there was no foul play. She was a ginger? He did it. Look, you don't kill people in my community and get away with it. How dare you? You think you can get away with destroying a ginger's life? No thanks. No chance. If he's 1,000 miles, 1,000 miles is a lot of miles away. Clotis died as a result of an acute subdural hematoma, which occurred as a result of a closed head trauma sustained in a simple fall. Ginger side. Yeah, it's a ginger side. The FBI has admitted that they have a heart attack gun, by the way. Well, there you go. He's probably choking his chicken. BK, you're killing me, dude. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, but it could be nothing, could be something, but it is scary nonetheless. And guys, good news. Good news. CNN and the liberals everywhere have all of a sudden revealed new details from sexual assault allegations against Trump's defense secretary nominee. I love so much when these politicians get into power and all of a sudden new details arise. Hey, it's a new details. No souls were harmed in the death. Are you saying because she was a ginger that she didn't die? Because she's soulless?
Gingers have souls!
God, get over it. Hey, peace out, Jesse. I don't know why I did that. I don't ever do that. I've never done that. Hey, peace out, dude. Freaking peace out. Peace out, dude. Sick. I've never done that in my life. I just did that. I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah, peace out, dude. Peace out. Sick. Peace out. I was sick. Did you see that? Peace out. As if Hegseth hasn't been combed over relentlessly and forever. 100%. I mean, he's on Fox News, for God's sakes. You would think these leftists would already have found something. Police report reveals new details of sexual assault allegations. The new details is always so cringy to me. Well, maybe the person felt comfortable exposing him now. A California woman told police that the Trump cabinet pick Pete Hegseth physically blocked her from leaving a hotel room. Oh my God. Took her phone and then sexually assaulted her even though she remembered saying no a lot. Even though she remembered saying no a lot, a police report obtained by CNN shows. What? I remember saying no a lot? You are too cool, Derek. Thanks, Willie. Thanks, Willie. Sick, dude. Hail Satan, bro. How do you have that ginger have souls clip so fast? Oh, I've been holding on to it. I've been holding anytime there's a ginger quote.
Gingers have souls!
The 22-page report released by the city's attorney office in Monterey, California on Wednesday in response to a public records request lays out a competing narratives of what actually happened. I remember saying no a lot. He blocked her from leaving the hotel room, took her phone, and then sexually assaulted her even though she remembered saying no a lot. I don't even like the way that's phrased. That's such a weird way to phrase it. I don't believe any of these stories that are just like come out of nowhere. I'm always so confused. It's like, is it because they're public figures and that people are just more inclined to look into these types of people, or is it because it's what you're supposed to do? Anytime somebody gets elected from the other side, you comb through everything, or you just hyper fixate on all these things. So you like this. I don't understand these types of stories anyways from Democrats. It's like, yeah, okay, so this comes out. Who do you think Trump is going to pick next if he doesn't get put in? You know what I mean? You think you can just stop all the defense secretaries being put in? No chance. What's up, Andrews? Allegations are meaningless. They are meaningless. And like I've said, there's an allegation out there right now that Disco Puss literally murdered a small puppy.
Schwinn. Super chatted $10. Island Comedy Enterprises has announced it will send all available resources to deport our export Derek O'Shea. Thanks for dropping the dime Erukitsu. Checks in the mail.
You want to deport me? Oh, is it because I'm a ginger?
Gingers have toes.
How dare you? How dare you? Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Ireland Comedy Enterprises ICE. That was okay. I should make a video about that. ICE, that ICE agency only hires gingers. Could you imagine? Now you think, Hispanics think a bunch of ICE agents entering their home would be scary, but I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine this. Okay. Okay, hold on. No. I want you to imagine 30 to 40 gingers entering your home, all screaming at you, "Get on the floor, get on the floor." You're being taken and detained to an ICE facility. And it just my face. Now that's scary. Even as a ginger, I'm scared. Look, anytime I go to a party, anytime I go to like a party or something like that, and there's another ginger in the room, I want to be like, get out. Get out. There can only be one of us at this party. I mean, it's like the one black friend among all white people. and when two black people meet each other, that are friends with all the white people, they're like, okay, one of us has to leave. I feel the same way as a ginger. I'm like, get out of here. You're gross. Let me stay. I'm less of a ginger than you. Okay. We're all bringing down the mood. Democrats' only attack is sexual accusations. They do love that sexual stuff, don't they? I feel like, okay, to be fair, Willie, I feel like everybody in politics has some kind of sick sexual fetish. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like every politician has like a rap sheet of sexual allegations about them. And maybe it is all allegations and they're obsessed with sexual allegations, but it's just weird. Maybe that's why I'm not ever going to be running for president. Show more slow motion, Nancy Mace. Len Van Speeder-Clo, you nasty. You nasty for that. I'll watch your international show from Dublin. Yeah, if I moved to Ireland, I would immediately just pick up an Irish accent. I'd be, oh, it's me. Oh, wait. I gotta hear it. The people always tell me, the people in Ireland, I can't. Sometimes the accent just comes out, and then sometimes it's nowhere to be found. It's just, the people. Get off me, Lucky Charms. Okay. The gingers have taken over. Okay, no, it's terrible. God, I gotta stop. I like how I start my day with ginger fear porn. Are you afraid of us? Are you afraid of the gingers taking over? Because we will take over. And we'll ruin your day. Token ginger. I am the token ginger of the group. Every group needs a token ginger because we're always unpredictable. And I don't know if you guys know this, but black people like gingers. And I don't know. There's like a certain respect amongst black people and gingers that I've always been like the one white dude in a group full of black dudes. That sounds gay. Like anytime I'm hanging out with the dudes, a lot of times I've noticed I'm like, I'm the only white dude here. And there's like, yeah, you a ginger, you tight, you funny to look at, you look ugly. I'm like, okay, God, you don't have to say that to my face, jeez. If a ginger knocks on your door, don't answer it. Could you imagine just me hitting your Ring doorbell camera and just pressing the Ring doorbell and just like, just staring at you, just like,
let me in, Willie. Let me in.
Maybe we do need some more Nancy Mason slow motion. Just to start your day. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't have to go to work as early as I normally do, so I'm able just to chill with you guys. Because my mental chillness is chiller than mental chill. Where is Nancy? Where's the Nancy Mace walking? Perfect. Mental chillness. Okay, let me keep reading your chats. Let me read some of your chats out. You're so rare. If I saw 30 redheads in a group, I'd be convinced I was about to die and be taken to their home planet. Yeah, what home planet? We do live on Mars, to be completely honest. They're all psychopathic power freaks. I forget who this is for. This is for Len. You're welcome, Len. I want to get maced. Take a shot of beer and then try an accent. I'm Scottish. Maybe that's what it is. I do have some whiskey. I'm not gonna take a shot and then go to work. That's the easiest. Now that's what an alcoholic does, okay? Black Irish is real, that's why. I'm step black, okay? They think you're a red-skinned black person. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, I do have swag and I did grow up in the hood, so I know about the struggle. I know about the struggle, all right? When I look back at my life, I realize that 50% of exes were redheads. It's a real thing. Oh, is that why you're here? You have some kind of sick sexual fantasy disco? Slow motion mace. I wonder if she's ever like, I wonder if she was ever see this, be like, okay, this is weird. It's like, okay, first of all, Nancy, if you're watching this show ever, okay, you are filming this as like a walkthrough, okay? This is like your model walk. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's so funny to me. Why are you filming this way? You're doing it on purpose, and I know you are, okay? I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid that you're doing a walk and talk. Shit before work is an Irish thing to do. I do that before I get on here. I always take a morning poop before I get on here. No, that's gross. I love your show and love that you read the comments. I'll attend more live shows. Do you have a call portion or guest musicians? Oh, guest musicians. We've never had that. Yeah, we do a call portion. You're welcome to call, Where's my phone number? My phone number is right here. You're welcome to call and leave me a message. I try not to do live calls, but I haven't done live calls yet. You're welcome to call and leave me a sexy message. And on Fridays, we listen to the messages. I've never had a guest musician. I don't know what that is. As long as you come in here and you look like this, you can sing if you want. You can sing if you want. This is like Christmas. It's like Christmas for me right here. Oh, look, it's my hair. It's perfect. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, we were talking about Pete Hegseth. I like this right here. Hegseth was not charged with a crime in connection with the allegation. Okay, that's how you. That should be how you end it. That's literally how you should end this entire conversation. I love that it's like halfway down here too. You know, this is typical CNN right here. You have an outrageous headline that people just go, "Oh, there's sexual assault allegations for Trump's new pig. Did you hear about that?" And then you start reading and you're like, Hegseth was not charged with a crime in connection with the allegation. Oh. Okay, so it's just an allegation. Also, her thing is saying, I remember saying no a lot. Okay. I don't know. Do you remember saying no a lot? I'm not totally sure. 34 DOS till Christmas. I can do the music side for a few articles. Nobody does music more than me, Andrew. Don't try to out music me, dude. The music side. Andrew, that would be great to have custom sound effects. That would be great to have custom sound effects. And then I looked on MSNBC. Trump's choice for education of secretary signals a grim future for U.S. universities. I'm gonna make sure you can't teach woke crap. A grim future means school universities will have to stop being so scammy with children's education and will actually have to teach kids real information. I love how, oh, look, even MSNBC. I like to see what they're talking about in the morning. Police report reveals details of sexual assault allegation of Pete Hegseth. Yeah, we just went through that, and then it just says at the top, Hegseth was not charged with a crime in connection with the allegation. Doesn't matter, we're gonna put it on a freaking headline. New police report. We found a new police report. RFK photo op shows embarrassment in the price of entry into the Trump circle. They're talking about obviously about the McDonald's thing. Nah, it was funny. It was more funny. Trump rages at Republicans over Biden's successful judicial confirmations. He's raging at him. What happened to Representative Nancy Mace? Americans should be concerned about Trump's intelligence briefings. Why? Why should we be concerned about that? I don't know. You just need to. Trump's popular vote lead is shrinking and undercutting his claims of a MAGA mandate. I love how psychotic all these people are. They're just so crazy. Number one, Elon Musk is bringing Silicon Valley's most dangerous idea to Washington. What? Cutting bloated agencies. I do feel bad for the people that are going to lose their jobs, but at the same time, okay, it's been a long time coming, honey. It's been a long time. I know the government has always told you that to be a part of the government, that it means security. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I was dying at the McMahon section yesterday. Dude, disco post. Me too, man. Dude, Linda McMahon, I am so ready. I hope Linda McMahon does like entire videos of her just, okay, let me move myself over so you can see. I hope Linda McMahon does like videos of her like taking out different college agencies, because I think that'd be absolutely hilarious. The latest music video, I don't cuss in my music. I record a person. I love it. Listen. I'll listen more now. Okay, cool. You can cuss. It's okay. As long as you don't say the F word more than 3 times in a song. That's my limit. 3 F words per song. Trump is giving the nuclear button code. I know. It's like the scariest thing known to mankind. The guy that already had the nuclear button code got the nuclear button code again, and now we're supposed to be afraid of our lives. Guys, we've been talking about Spirit Airlines a lot on this show because we've been watching that video of those 2 women fighting, and then we watched how just recently somebody shot a Southwest plane, and also that Spirit Airlines is completely bankrupt. But apparently Spirit Airlines CEO Ted Christie got a $3.8 million bonus the week before the company's bankruptcy filing. How do these CEOs get away with this crap? A $3.8 million bonus a week before the company's bankruptcy? Look at this guy. Hey, excuse me. Hey, it's me, Spirit Airlines. Don't look too much into me receiving $3.8 million, okay? Please don't look into that. We love you at Spirit Airlines. Yes, you might be losing your job and daddy got a nice paycheck, but I'm gonna smile my way to hell. I mean, to the bank. Just a nice bonus for making such a crappy airline company. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. What are you gonna do with your $3.8 million? Probably, I'm going to probably, save an orphan? Doubt it. I doubt it. What are you gonna do with that money? I'm gonna invest it all into XRP. Really? Is that what you're gonna do? Yes, I'm going to invest it all into ERPs. Great. Should have let JetBlue Sky. The whole JetBlue thing was interesting. That should have happened. The fact that was blocked was absolutely stupid. Spirit Airlines CEO Ted Christie is paid $3.8 million in retention bonus a week. A retention bonus. He's like, hey guys, I had no idea the company was going down. I'm just a CEO. I'm just a widow CEO. I'm just a widow guy. No Frills, Florida-based carrier declared bankruptcy. Christie, who's a company, announced last week that it plans to cut unspecified number of jobs and sell off some jets worth millions. Gets to keep his bonus if he stays with the firm for another year. Okay. The chief executive, who named CEO in 2019, after having serviced as his chief financial officer, lives in a luxurious $2.5 million home in Fort Lauderdale. 2.5 mil? Good for you. Just a 30-minute drive for the company's headquarters. Okay. Let's dox him. I'm just kidding. Chris and his wife, Teresa, paid $1.2 million for their 3-bedroom, 3-bath home. Custom-built abode. Nice. It's me. $3.8 million right before bankruptcy, but I swear to God, I'll stay. These guys have bonuses written in the contracts. If they don't pay, it's because they can sue them for a lot more. Oh, 100%. 100%. It's just incredible timing. That's what it is. And that just makes it kind of gross. Just makes it kind of gross. You know, people are losing their jobs and then they get bonuses. And it just makes the little person get a little angrier. Just a little angrier. But what are you going to do? I found his address. Oh, my God. Don't post it on my... I don't care enough. I found his address. And that freaked me out. Okay. All right, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys later tonight. Always fun hanging out with you people. I appreciate you guys for being here. Oh, 666 Devil's Lane Promises, Arkansas. Okay, that's funny. I gotcha. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later tonight.